Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I'm Zach, and if you're a regular, welcome back to another episode. So today I have a very interesting story whereby I'm going to be telling you how I actually made my first million in Forex trading. So I know you're wondering why I'm happy today is because I'm making a bit of some profits here, but I'll just monitor and see how it all goes. So it all started back in 2020 during the COVID era. Everybody was just chill indoors, and I was also indoors like everyone else, looking for means to make some money while still not having pretty much to do. So I was just swiping on the internet looking for ways to make money. So there's this cousin of mine who introduced me to a certain, I don't know if it was a scheme or something, but it made me some good money. So and then one day when I woke up, the scheme was already over, so I could not make money more. So I decided that I was going to actually look for a way and see how I can generate money for myself from online. So I was just doing my researches here and there, and then you know how the Google algorithm works. So they started suggesting me content on how to make money online. Then I came across this certain ad that was talking about crypto trading. So when I started researching how does somebody do this crypto trading thing, then I noticed that there was Forex trading, there was crypto trading, there was binary options and stuff. So this term Forex trading actually enticed me so much. So I decided that let me dive into this world of Forex. And then as I started to research, I went onto YouTube and searched for day in the life of a Forex trader. Basically, I just wanted to know how do these Forex traders operate, how do they live. So that is how I came across this one guy called Swaggy C. I know if he's gonna come across this video, he has to know that he was a big inspiration for me. So when I watched this Swaggy C's video, he was basically documenting how he runs this entire day, and then I was so captivated by that. So I started researching how can I start this thing of Forex, how can I get into trading. So that was when I actually started a lot of videos that were explaining how to trade Forex. But then it happened, most people were explaining about trading using a laptop. They were analyzing on TradingView. Back then I didn't even know what TradingView was, but for sure I didn't have a laptop. So I started researching on how could I trade Forex on my smartphone. So I came across these other guys that were doing some really amazing content. Basically, some of you know these guys, they are the FX goats. So I went onto their videos and I saw that, yo man, these guys were making so much money. So I decided that since they're using their smartphone to make the analysis and they're killing the markets, I was also going to do the same. So that is how I actually started to download my MT4 on my phone. Then I customized it like the way they had customized theirs. Then I started to trade Forex. So I used to go over their videos. I also used to go over Lesiba Motupi's videos. They were so encouraging actually. It was just fun seeing people make money from home. And that is the lifestyle that I was envisioning. From that moment on, it has never been the same again. I decided that employment was not going to be my portion. So that is how I started getting into Forex deeper and deeper. So I did all these sorts of things. You guys know them, using indicators, using the Jimoku cloud, and yo, it was a rough journey. So mind you, I had just made some money using my cousin's scheme. So this time I decided that let me take some of this money because I had traded on a demo for some while. So I invested that amount of money. It was roughly about $100. At the time it was about 12,800 Kenyan shillings. So I deposited this money, funded it into a broker, and then me and my friend, because I was not doing it alone, there was my friend who we were learning trading with, and we were exchanging concepts. So he's called Arthur. I know you must be watching this video. So Arthur, man, we came from a long way back then. So we deposited this money into a Forex broker. We started trading, executing buys and sells. At the time we were still using indicators to some good degree. So one fine morning we just came and decided that we are going to be closing $6 profits for every trade that you open. As long as it gets to $6, we are going to be closing it. So we did from the first day we did actually $6, but we opened in around 2-3 positions, basically scalping. There was a moving average that we were using that trick, and then we combined it with bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing. So basically that will tell us if we're going to be buying or we are going to be selling. So we made some really good amount of money. The first day we made about 60 something USD. So the second day we were so psyched up, man. We killed the chart bad, yo. So we started the second day with the same principle. We started trading, closing the $6 positions just as we had been doing the previous day. But on this day something good really happened. We had entered about 6 positions, 0.1 lots. Remember we had made the previous day about $60 or so. So we were at about $160. So in this $160, starting from there, 6 positions, we were in Euro USD buys, if I can remember well. So we saw that the market was going to impulse to the upside. So we held our positions. We did not close as we had been closing. We made some profits, some more profits, until we got to a point where our overall equity had risen from $160 to about $380. So our target was to make 1,000 USD. Had we known, we would have just closed that $380 and taken that day to be a fruitful day. So we did not. We wanted just to hold up until the trades will get to 1,000 USD. Remember, we had no strategy really. The strategy that we were using, it was just some random strategy. So we didn't know if we would have held longer or not. We were just second guessing ourselves that let us just hold. So we went ahead and something crazy really happened. I don't know if it was news or something. So the market started selling. We were just still holding our trades. So when the market was still selling, we started seeing our positions going in reds, but we were thinking that it will just come back and continue going up. So we went ahead and blew the account, and guys, on that day I decided that I will not be doing Forex anytime soon or ever in my entire life. But again, my friend talked to me and told me that these things happen. If you want to be an investor, you have to be willing to lose. So we considered that loss as a lesson. Fast forward, after very many months of trial and error, coming back, going off, buying courses from these online gurus and stuff, it happened that we had gotten some funds from somewhere, me and my other friends. So when my friend gave me my cut, he gave me about $500. So I decided to fund this $500 into my account, and at this time I never told anybody that I was funding my Forex account. I was just doing my own thing silently, and I didn't tell anybody about what I had done. So I was just trading slowly by slowly on that account, taking losses, taking wins. And then I had traded this account up to about something like $1,500 or something. So there was this other guy who saw me, and at that time I was doing some little stories. I was taking screenshots of my trades and posting on my Instagram stories. So this guy decided to inbox me and tell me that, you know what, I can help you grow this $1,500 over $10,000, and then we'll basically split in 60-40%. So I thought that this was a good move. So this guy, I sent him my logins, my MT4 logins, and then he was basically trading for me. So I was just watching how the trades were running, and this guy was really good. He traded Forex so good that I wanted to be like him basically. So he executed trades. He used to trade USD CAD a lot. He used to trade GBP JPY a lot. He used to trade gold a lot. So those were the positions that he was executing on. And then one fine morning I came, he had traded the account up to $7,000. So this guy basically, I was suggesting that we withdraw the money and then I give him his cut. I remember my cut. But the guy told me that we need to be patient. Yeah, he was so sure that he will get the account to $10,000. So I decided to be patient, and then this guy kept on trading that account. So I gave him like about 1.5 months there, about 1.5 months. So the guy grew this account. He took it to over $11,000. So when he took that amount to over $11,000 here in Kenya, that amount came to about after conversion, it was still coming to about around about 1.5 million or something. So I decided that, you know what, I've not made a million out of this split, and my goal was to actually, as we had agreed $10,000, it will mean that I would only end up with $5,000. So I decided that, you know what, let me give him that account to keep on managing. So when we withdrew that money, we remained with something about I think it was $5,500 or something I think greater than that. So the guy, I sent him a split, okay. Then I remained with my funds. So my funds were the one that he was using to still trade that account. He got his profit. I don't know what he did with them, but me, I was so patient because I wanted to. At the end of the day, I still wanted to get to my goal of 1 million Kenyan shillings. So he kept on trading this account. He kept on trading it for about a few months, and then it got to a point whereby the account was at about $17,000. So at $17,000, the conversion rate was up to about 2.1 million Kenyan shillings. So the guy told me that he was done trading for me and he just wanted his cut, and that will be all. So I decided that, you know what, I'm going to send him his cut and I'm going to keep on trading these funds for my own benefit. So because I thought that I had adequate capital and I still had a lot to do in terms of skill, so after I channeled him his cut, I remained with some substantial amount of money, which when after conversion, it was about 1 million Kenyan shillings. So I decided to fund just $1,000 into my own personal account. That's what I was using to trade. So I kept on trading, losing up to one point I blew the whole account, the whole 1,000 USD. But after funding that account again, I kept on making profits, gradual profits. I gave myself targets of making $50, $100 weekly. So that was what I kept on making consistently. It got to a point that I would make even up to $500 in a good week, and that to me was something that was really substantial. So I kept on doing that up until I got to the point where I am now. I managed to come from home. I managed to get from home, here in Kenya we call it Ushago. So I managed to go away, to go out of Ushago and come to the city, the land full of opportunities. And I would advise anyone watching this video and is still doing his stuff from back home, do whatever you can, push to whatever limits that you gotta push to. Ensure that you get to Nairobi, guys. Just be in the city, because in this city I've networked with people and now we have established businesses outside Forex that are helping me to supplement my income. So I'm not just depending on Forex alone. One thing about Forex, guys, you cannot depend on Forex alone entirely for your own income. So that's what we did. That's how I basically made my first million. It was through that guy, but from there on I kept on trading for myself up until I gained that consistency. So it's been a good ride, and I would want to wish anyone watching this to be able to make their own million as well. So with that being said and done, I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.